First up, let's start with the VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP stands for vertical lookup, and it is used to search for a specific value in the first column of a range and then return a value in the same row from another column within the range. Note that to use VLOOKUP, your data must be arranged in a way that the lookup column is the leftmost column. Also, all data in the lookup column must be unique and sorted from smallest to largest for VLOOKUP to give accurate results. You can use VLOOKUP when you want to find data in a table or range. It is helpful when you have a lot of data and need to quickly look up information. The basic syntax of VLOOKUP is shown here on the screen. You have a search key that represents the value that you want to look up, a range of lookup, column index for the returned value, and the match type. In this case, the match type can be true, which represents the closest match, or false, that represents an exact match. Let's see an example. Imagine you want to look up the price of an apple from this table here. The lookup value is listed as apple in this cell. To look up the price, start your formula with an equal sign, type V, lookup. Now, your first input is the search key. In this case, it's a value in this cell, comma. Then you want to specify the range of lookup. In this case, it's all data listed here. Next, you want to specify the return column index. In this case, we want the price to be returned, which falls in the second column of the range of lookup. Last, we want an exact match. To do so, we type false. You can see that the formula returned the price of an apple. If we change this to date, you can see that the price changes corresponding to the price of the date. If you wanted to look up the stock of the date, simply copy your formula, change your column index from 2 to 3. You can see that in this case, the stock value is returned. Next, let's talk about the HLOOKUP. HLOOKUP stands for horizontal lookup, and it is used to search for a specific value in the first row of a range of data and then return a value in the same column from another row within the range. HLOOKUP is useful when your data is arranged in rows instead of columns, and you need to find a value in the same column based on a key in the first row. For example, imagine that we have the same data arranged in a way that the products are listed across the row. To look up the price of an apple, you can use the HLOOKUP. Start your formula with an equal sign, type HLOOKUP. First input is your search key, comma. Second input is the range of search. Third input is the row of return. In this case, it's the second row. And for the last input, we want an exact match, so we type false. You can see that the price of the apple is returned as shown here in the cell. If you change this to date, you can see that the value updates accordingly. Last, let's talk about the XLOOKUP. XLOOKUP is a newer function designed to be more flexible and powerful than VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. It allows you to search a range of data for a value and return a value from a specific range, with more options for error handling and search direction. XLOOKUP is more versatile and user-friendly, offering improved functionality such as searching both horizontally and vertically, handling errors more gracefully and allowing for more flexible search criteria. The basic syntax of the XLOOKUP is shown here on the screen. You start with a search key, then a lookup range, resulting range, a result if no match is found, and your match mode. For example, let's use the same data as before. However, notice how the product column is not the farmost left column. To look up the price of banana, start your formula with an equal sign, type XLOOKUP. Your first input is the search key. Your second input is a lookup range. Your third input is a return range. Your fourth input is the return value if no match is found. And your last value is the match mode. You can see how the price of a banana is returned in the corresponding cell. Assume you type a product value that is not on the list, let's say X. You can see how the result changes to not found as no match was found by XLOOKUP. That's a wrap up of our overview of VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, and XLOOKUP in Google Sheets. Each function offers its own unique advantages, so choose the one that best suits your needs. Let us know which function you use the most, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Google Sheets tutorials. Thanks for watching.